I just put up to the mall and you already know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Shoot it beside me forever, you already know how we shooting. I just put up in the foreign, you already know.
Hey, man, it's your boy, Saucy Boy Zay, and I'm back with another video. As I promised y'all, I told y'all when I hit, I think it was like 160 or 150. I don't know, bro. We've been growing pretty quick. We've been gaining pretty fast subs. I told y'all I was going to bring y'all story time. Now, a couple of y'all are like in it, people that are watching it. You're going to know what it is. Funniest, bro. This is the funniest thing probably like ever happened in life. Now, this is a funny story time. I got plenty I could keep bringing, bro. Just comment down below if y'all want to keep seeing if you bang with it. Video's probably going to be around, I don't know, it could be long. Depends how fast I get through it, bro. It was a funny time. But basically, as you probably seen by the story, bro, we was on a school trip, right? Now, it was 8th grade, so for like 8th grade, they did like it was like a big trip for everybody. You figure it's your 8th grade year, you're going off, like, you're done middle school, if you want to call it middle school, like, we going on to high school. So it's like a big deal for most people. Like, it's like a big step. Like, middle school is super easy. High school is supposed to be hard. I don't find it hard, but you know what I mean, bruh. So we went to Virginia Beach. I think it was for like, it was like 2 days, and then we were there, like, we got there, and then we had like 2 days, I think, and then like we left one day. I forget how long it was. It was like right by the end of 8th grade, right? I honestly forget. It was just too lit. So we wound up going down at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Like, we left super early. And that day, like that night, I didn't go to sleep. Like, the night before that, I didn't sleep, so I was going to sleep on the way there because they said it was like a 4 or 5 hour bus drive. We was taking a bus there, okay? With the whole school, we had like 3 or 4 buses just loaded, right? So I had no sleep. I was up. I was just watching Netflix, chilling, you know, eating and stuff. Just trying to stay awake so I could sleep on that whole bus right there because I was not trying to stay, like, awake the whole ride. It was going to take way too long. And I knew my phone was going to die. Like, there was chargers on there, but it was just not happening. So we wound up getting there around like 11. We went to Busch Gardens. So that's like a little like amusement park. So we wound up going there first before we did anything. And I had nothing to eat because like I didn't eat no breakfast, but I really was just snacking on stuff. So I really wasn't full. So I had nothing to eat, like no food. And I had pretzel sticks on the bus, but pretzel sticks ain't doing nothing for me, bro. Like, I was hungry, like I needed food. But I wound up not eating no food. And we went to Busch Gardens, like a huge amusement park. It's like, if you've never been there, it's kind of like a Six Flags, but they got hella rides. But it's huge, like you have to walk. It's kind of like sections. So like this section will have like 2 roller coasters. This one might have 2, and then this one might have 2, and then the other one had 2. It was like a bunch of sections. Everything was like zoned. So we had to walk all around the amusement park to get to the roller coasters. And that's all we wanted to do, basically. All the other rides. But when we first got there, if y'all ever been to an amusement park, it's like a boat. And it will like flip, like it will go all types crazy. If you've ever been down Wildwood, it's down there. But we was on that. First got there, he said, empty stomach. We did it twice. We did it once, we got back on it. Already about to throw up, but my stomach was empty. I was done. So we wound up getting all the roller coasters and everything. That was like the first day. I was super sick, no food. There was like 8 or 9 roller coasters. I got on every single one with an empty stomach. It was crazy, bro. I thought I was about to die, bro. We wound up having food like after we were done all the roller coasters. Then we got on more, like we got back on them. So it was pretty lit. That was basically like the first day. We went out to eat later that, like, it was probably around like 4 or 5 o'clock. They let us go back, let us change, just let us do like a little thing and went out for dinner. Then, after dinner, I don't know what made them think, bro. Our grade was just crazy. Like, we had all like, I don't know if I'm gonna say the bad kids, but we just didn't care anymore. Like, it was 8th grade year, like, we was just drawn. So they took us to the beach at like 10, 11 at night. Literally Virginia Beach. It was like 10:30, 11, I think, something like that. But it was like super late. So they took us like onto the beach, but there was like no lights even around because there was like a boardwalk that was like behind the beach. But the lights weren't even like towards the beach. They were just on the boardwalk. So the beach was like super dark, bro. You couldn't see nothing. All you see was just like the sand and the people that were like just around you, and then I guess like the water, you couldn't see nothing. Like, it was just like what was in front of you, and then it was just pitch black, bro. It was dark out. So we were on the beach, me and all my friends. We was all going crazy. We were just running around, jumping in like the water. Some people jumped, most people didn't jump in. I think I was in like a little bit. I wasn't in too crazy, but I was holding phones, money for people. I was about to go crazy, bro. Caught me no phone, but I had to give everybody their stuff back. But they was trying to make me hold everything. But we was running around, and so we had a room with like people. And they picked, so I picked like the person that was like, I guess you would say was like bunking with me, or just like was my partner for the room. So it was my man's Jose. So me and him were like on one side of the room, and then my man's Nana and Jordan were on the other side. But when we got into the room, the man had, after the beach had sand, he kept his Jordans on For everybody that wears Jordans like sneakers, he kept his Jordans on the beach. Them Jordans were like black suede. His shoes were destroyed after that, bro. Like, in his shoes when he outside, everything was, bro, like, there was sand. Our whole front of the room was sand and water. Like, drenched. There was sand, like, there was like a pile of sand against the wall, bro, because of how much sand was in his shoes and all that. So we wound up getting back down there that night. So we were just trying to figure out, like, all right, who's sleeping in what beds. So my man Jose, he wound up taking one of the beds to the left. He took that all by himself. The boy Jordan slept on the floor with, like, a sleeping bag, like, under a table, bro. He literally slept under a table. And then me and my man's not shared a bed, because we're both small. So it was like we both had room, like, it wasn't even anything. But he was on some cat stuff. So that night, my man's Jose wound up dumping, like, all this, like, Sour Patch Kid. No, it wasn't Sour. I did that. I dumped, like, Sour Patch stuff on him, like, on his bed. It was, like, a little bit. Like, I wasn't drunk. I was just, playing around. He wound up opening a coffee packet. Like, they had coffee machine in there. The black, it was like, bro, I don't even know what it was. It was like black coffee, but it was like powder. And dumped the whole thing in our bed. When I say the bed was like black, like I'm saying like the darkest color literally you can make. The whole bed. So I'm trying to figure out like how if this is going to stain it or not. Because I'm not trying to even pay no bread or nothing. But I'm trying to be lit. Like I'm trying to have a little bit of fun. So we all cracking up laughing. I wound up grabbing a blanket and taking it out. We had a little balcony. So I'm banging it off on the balcony. I almost dropped the blanket off the balcony. We're like 20 stories up, bro. We like 4 elevator stories up. Like we high up. Blanket about to fall off. They locked the screen door. I'm locked out there, bro. Banging on the door. I wind up coming in. We're playing football in the room. We throwing the football, banging and everything, bro. And mind you, we didn't know at the time the rooms connected. So like, say the door right here, you could just open it and go to the next room. So it was like, if you had friends on the other side, you can open that room and just chill with them. But next to us, of course, we had the teachers. We literally had teachers next to us. So it was like a boy floor, and then the girl floor was above us. The girl teachers were next to us. Like, I don't know why. I guess that was the only room left. But they were like, literally, if we were to open that door, they were right there. But we were like banging on it, trying to see who was in there. They were not answering. Now we know why. You feel me? They wound up like saying something to us. So that was basically the night. We was just going crazy in the room, going all out. Then the next day we woke up. We went to the beach at like, it may have been like 8 or 9 in the morning, but it was like a nice summer day. It was like 80 degrees out already early. So we on the beach early, we on there. And then we were there for nothing really happened there. It was cool. We were just playing football, running in the water, jumping around. Just a regular beach day. So we wound up going back to the hotel. And they were like, all right, you probably got like an hour. Everyone to get done. Like, do what you got to do. We're going laser tagging. So, you want to take a shower. Like, you were at the beach. You're in the water. You're in the sand. Hot and sweaty, whatever. So you're going to want to take a shower, right? So we wound up getting back. Sand everywhere. Water everywhere. My one friend, I think it was like Nana and Jordan, both of them wound up like he took a shower first and the other one took it. Then I did not take a shower yet, right? We're trying to iron my man Jose's shirt for like 40 minutes. The iron had like mechanics on there. That thing was looking like a Ben 10 watch. All these little things on there. There was like a rabbit, like, I don't know. I'm guessing this is like what the shirt was. We're calling people. We called his mom and all, like, how do we use this iron? Like, I never seen an iron like that. I'm used to just regular iron. You plug it in and you just go to work. So we wound up getting to work after like 30 minutes. Bull comes in the room. He's like, all right, we out. Mind you, I'm still in my swimming trunks. I'm just in my swimming trunks. I have no shirt or no socks. And I'm ready to get in the shower. He says the bus is about to leave. I didn't even take a shower real quick. I started running, right? I get into the bathroom, take everything off, hop in. Literally, hair soap, boom, shampoo, body wash. I'm like this, going crazy. I'm trying to get done quick. The bus is about to leave. I didn't even take a shower again. I'm at the spot still like the beach, bro. I had to put the drip on. I hadn't wound up getting done. I was in the shower for like 4 or 5 minutes. Literally, as soon as I got in, water hit me. I got wet, Soap, stood there for like 2 minutes, rinsed it off, a little bit more, got out, right? So I didn't even have no outfit picked out. Like I said, we were not even I was not ready to leave yet. So I wound up just throwing on some Air Forces, not black ones, only white. You already know how it is. There was some Forces on. I threw on some black joggers and some Nike shirt. Something a little calm. So we wound up dipping. We're getting out there. We were the last people out of the hotel, but they were waiting for us to leave. So we wound up getting to the laser tag. That thing was cooling, but it wasn't like all that. Like, it was chilling. But literally, the teachers were laying down. The one teacher, she was laying prone. She was going crazy, bro. She was cheating. No one was listening. Not even the teacher were listening to the rules. There was people climbing. They had high ground. There was too many campers. Some kid meleeed me, bro. He thought he was playing Call of Duty. So I'm running around, you know how I'm getting down. I'm like crouching, you know, I was going crazy because I'm not trying to lose. So the kid hits me with a gun like we're playing Call of Duty. Like, just imagine. Let me just grab this remote real quick. So he has like the laser tag gun, and he throws it like this and just whacks me with it. No more. I was done after that. I was about to rumble him on there. How do you smack me with the gun? You gotta shoot me. So we wound up finishing the laser tag thing. I told him I was done. Like, I'm not playing laser tag. Some kid just panicked me like me in real life. So I was done after that, bro. It was over. How do you panic me like me in real life, bro? So I wound up telling them, like, I'm not playing laser tag. So there was like a little arcade thing. People had bread. We was playing basketball. I was just chilling. You mean I was just cooling? I'm not trying to play laser tag. It was boring. Like, people were cheating. They were laying down, covering their stuff. I'm not playing with cheaters. They got kids throwing elbows and melees like we're playing Call of Duty. Was he on a kill streak? I don't know, bro. So like I said, I wasn't playing that no more. I was done, like 100%. We just chilling. We waiting to leave. They taking forever. The teachers. We wound up dipping. All right, so we get out of there. We went to lunch. It was like some calm little lunch. Like, it was nothing like too insane. And that night, craziest night ever, right? So we went to lunch at like some place. It was like some pork chop or something place. I'm grabbing there. We go out. I forget what we even did. I think we went home and it was free time. But they wound up taking our free time away because we were being so bad. Like, we were getting complaints from the hotel. Around people were apparently leaving. Now, I think that may have been a cap, but apparently people were leaving the hotel because of us, because we were just going too crazy. And then, like, there was like complaints, so they were like, no free time for you guys. But there was like a pool there was all that. Then a little bit of time went by, and then they gave us like free time. Like, once we got there, I knew they were going to. They were lying in the thing. They were like, oh, you guys aren't having no free time. We ended up having it. So it was like me and 15 of my friends. They were like, either you can go to the beach, you can walk around in like the area, or you can go to the pool or just chill in your room. So me and like 20 people like, all right, we're going to the pool. We're thinking it's just like a regular pool. We really didn't get to see it. We're thinking, you know, like they said it's indoor. So I'm just thinking like it's a regular, you know, like a pretty long pool, like a rectangle pool, like at a regular hotel. Bro, the pool is like, it's like circle, all these weird shapes, and it's like you can just jump from anywhere, but it's not meant to be that. It's like 5-6 feet deep. It's not even that deep. There was nothing like deeper than like 6-7 feet. So it wasn't that deep of a pool. We go in, and there's like glass windows everywhere. There's like 30 people. Nah, I'm capping. There's like 4 or 5. I don't know why I said 30. It was like 4 or 5 people, like randoms, like 55 overalls, just chilling in there. Some like big people, bro, like rim protectors in there, some fridge protectors, all of that. They just sitting around, they just chilling. So we want to go in, and we're in there with a teacher, some boy like Mr. Badoff. I think that was his name. Yeah, it was named Mr. Badoff. So it was like me, all the people that was in my room, like 15 of my other friends that I was cooling with. So we go in there. First thing, we just take our shirts off. We run and just jump into the pool, right? We having fun. All the people that in there, they all left because we was going crazy. They was just trying to chill. They was wetting their feet. They was just boring. Like, you can go to the beach and do that or something. Or you can get in a tub and just sit on the edge of the tub and wet your feet. So they wasn't trying to get all crazy, so we're diving in, jumping in. There was like one sign. It just said something like, I don't even know what it said. I didn't really read it. But we wound up having the whole windows wet. The ceiling was wet because we were just jumping, splashing, like slamming each other. But we was having fun, but we were trying to get lit. So the boy, Mr. Badoff, was trying to kick my mans out, right? Because there was like, we were soaking everything. Like, the whole place was drenched. So then he wound up telling my one man's Elijah, he was like, yeah, you have to leave. Like, you're being too much of an animal. So he was like supposed to be watching the whole group. So me and like 15 people were like, if he leaves, like, we're leaving. Like, you can't just kick one of the mans out. Like, we'll go to the beach. Like, he's like, oh, you guys can go do this at the beach. You're doing too much of it. All right, then we're all leaving then. Like, simple as that. So he winds up letting us stay. He was like, all right, just stop, like, horse-playing, wrestling around. We still were, but we were going crazy. So we wound up leaving there, and we went to Golden Corral that night for dinner, right? We wound up going to Golden Corral. Now, I was happy that we went there because the night before it was, like, some pizza place, but it was only pizza. So I wanted, like, something different. Like, I didn't want, like, we had pork chops, I had chicken, I had, like, a bunch of stuff. So I was trying to switch it up and just have, like, a mixture of things. And you had dessert, they have everything there. So we wound up getting there. I got a nice little table with the boys. You know, we just chilling. And apparently, people were, like, throwing food. Now, this ain't me. This is a bunch of their randoms, but they, like, throwing food. They screaming in there. Now, they was the ones that was doing way too much. So, apparently, they was, like, yelling, screaming, doing all this extra stuff. And our teacher, so we had, like, a little party section. If you ever been to a place, there's, like, curtains. You could close it and close the section off where you're eating. Basically, it's where, like, no one can tee you off from, like, what you're doing, just to block it off and if you have, like, a party section. So, the teacher closes all that, right? We all chilling. She starts screaming, stands up on the table going crazy, right? So she starts crying, bro. Now she was crying because we were like being so bad, and she was like saying all that stuff. Now me, I was cracking up, right? I'm a young boy, I'm just laughing. I found it funny, like she was trying to yell, everyone's laughing. I'm like hiding my face, like I had like my straw in my mouth, not trying to laugh because there was a teacher, bro, like this close. He was right here next to me. So me and all my friends are like laughing, we're like covering our face, and he's telling us like, you better stop, like just listen to her, like. So we just trying to chill. Now people are saying stuff, and then she's like, oh, we can go home tonight if he's gonna keep this up. Now going home tonight, that was not gonna happen. I was gonna stay in, like, no, they could have ordered me an Uber. I was not about to go home that night, because the next day we had to go to Baltimore for like some aquarium, and we was about to do some other stuff, and then it was just going to be dead going home at night early. That was not about to happen. So she winds up raging, she's screaming, all the teachers are having little speeches, everyone's just laughing, none of the kids really care. And then towards the end, I'm like, alright, let me chill. I really wasn't doing the most. Me and my room, we were cool. Like, me and all the people I was with, we were chilling. So we go back to the hotel. They said no phones on the way to the hotel. They're like, no noise, no nothing. If anything happens, like, they were saying all this dumb stuff. I'm on my phone in the back, people playing videos. And then, because we had, like, different buses. And our teacher, she was like, alright, just be on your phone, just no talking. Like, you're not allowed to talk. So you know all the kids that are trolling, playing videos, they're playing memes, all this, like, screaming videos and all that. They're going crazy over there in the front. So she winds up saying, like, you try to turn videos off, like, she wants no noise. So we get back to the hotel, everyone's mad, I'm mad, because we were supposed to do something that night, too. Like, we were supposed to go out, we were supposed to chill, and they're saying, no, yous aren't going out or nothing. So I was already mad enough. Me and all our friends were mad, because we were trying to go out. So we wound up getting back to the room, we all just chilling, we just, like, cooling. We ain't trying to do too much, because the teachers were sitting outside the rooms in chairs, like, they were sitting out there like these. They were sitting out there watching everything. They were watching all the rooms, right? So we're just cooling. We're relaxing and alright, my bad, y'all. My phone, that junk about to start dying, popped up in the message. If you see like a little flip of scenery if it cut off. That's basically like I had to fix my phone, put that on the charger. So basically when we get back, everyone's mad. Like we was trying to go out. We were supposed to go out that night. So we wound up getting back. Like I said, we were cooling. The teachers were sitting out the rooms, making sure no one was leaving, because there was boys on the girls' floor. They was just trying to do all this extra stuff. So they was like spying on us, making sure we wasn't leaving. So I would probably say like 45 minutes goes by, and they start knocking on the door. Now, like I said, we was being pretty crazy the first 2 nights. Like, we was just playing around. Like, we was having fun, you know, wrestling, throwing each other. Like, we was just jumping around, jumping on the beds. We had the TV on, music on. We was just doing our thing, you mean? We get a knock on the door, that thing. So we go, and we all look around, right? I look at everybody, and I'm just like, bro, I'm not answering that door. Like, first off, I didn't have my shirt on. I had like some cargo shorts or something. I had like some khaki shorts or something on, and I had my slides on. So I'm like, bro, I'm not about to open the door just in case the teacher, like, I don't have my shirt off, you know what I mean? So when my mans goes to the door, I'm just sitting on the side, you mean? I'm like hiding on the side like this, because I thought we was in trouble. So it was the dude that was watching us. He was cool as hell. He was chilling, like, he was actually, like, I banged with him. So he winds up coming, he's like, alright, we found out that you guys aren't the issue. Like, you guys were fine, like, nothing. And I'm just like, we're not an issue? Like, we were playing around the whole night, but I'm guessing, like, they were expecting that everyone was doing it. We weren't doing the most. I mean, we were going a little crazy, but we were cool, like, on the outside. You mean, like, we were having fun at night, but we weren't, like, slamming, banging. We didn't get no complaints to us. They never said nothing else about, like, doing all that. So I thought we were fine. So we ended up saying, all right, we're about to go outside. The weather's, like, it was, like, hailing or something or raining. And they're like, we're going to wait till it stops. We're going to go down to the lobby, and then we're all going to go out. So I go down there. It's me, my couple of my friends. My one man's up staying in a room. He was just being a weirdo. Jose, you know, you stayed in the room. You should have came out. So we down there with a couple of the shawty, down there with a couple of chicks. We just down there cooling, you mean, we just chilling. So we wound up going out. We go to like it was like the street part, but there was a bunch of stores, like a strip of stores. So we out there. It starts raining while we in the store. Now we wound up like buying, I didn't buy nothing. Some shawty bought me something, she bought my man something. You mean, she started buying stuff for the people. So we was out there, we were just cooling, you mean, just walking, we were just relaxing, chilling. So then we started walking on the boardwalk, because we were just on the stores, nothing really happened there. We wound up going over to the boardwalk area, which is literally right behind our room. Like, if you're on our balcony, like, right down, that's where the boardwalk is. So, like, we're on the boardwalk. Basically, our hotel is right there. So, we out there, we about to start walking. Tell me how this one teacher, some random weirdo, he pulled out his phone. He's like, oh, it's 11. They gotta go back. It's too late. We was about to go on the boardwalk, get done lit. I was with some chick, my man was with some chick. We was just chilling, like I said, bro. We was just relaxing, like, we was just trying to have some fun. This was our last night there. The next day we was going to Baltimore. So they wound up sending us back. We go back, and my man's that stayed back, Jose, he was in a room, slumped. First off, he had some Sour Patch Kids. I had to take me a couple of those. Then he's just laying there. So I'm like, bro, he can't just get off this easy. So he's laying there, and I just walk up to him. I had my man's not on a recorder. I don't got the video no more. My man's not on mic. So I just walk up to him, bro. He's just laying there. Lethal smack to my man's face. Now, he did not wake up. I may have put him to sleep even more. I don't know, bro. It was like the loudest smack. That thing echoed through the whole room. Wound up slapping him hard as hell in his face. That joke was funny. So we wound up just chilling the rest of the night. We just playing around in the room, doing anything. We wound up falling asleep. We wake up the next morning, and the teachers are still raging about everything. But they wanted us, still taking us to, I think it was like Baltimore, some aquarium. I'm pretty sure it was Baltimore. It was like right next to the stadium and all. So we wound up getting there. I slept on a ride for the most part. We get there, we go to Chick-fil-A, we grab me a bite to eat and all, we just cool them. And then we leave, we go to this aquarium. Now, in the aquarium, that thing was huge. It was like a skyscraper. It was ginormous, like tanks of every animal you name, bro. We was like, they were letting us pet the sharks, stingrays, you name it, bro, the animal was there. So we just going crazy on that thing. People are running around, we just like playing around. We had the chilling teacher. I never had him. He was like a lower grade teacher, but he was chilling. It was like my group of like 5 people. We're just playing around, we running around, just doing our thing. But the aquarium was huge. So we just messing around, we having fun, bro. And there were some shawties in the way, bro. They were like right down the way. And I was with my teacher. He was like, I don't even know how old he was. So I was talking to him like dead serious. I'm like, there's some chicks up there, like, there's like 3 and the mom, like, you get the mom, we get, like, you mean? And he starts laughing, I'm calling her, I'm like, here, shawty with the blue shirt. Probably going to be funny. If you were there in the moment, it's hilarious. So we trying to call them, we trying to get them, they're not listening. They wound up looking back and literally my teacher's there, they got a whole mom, the sister, like, bro, it was crazy. So that thing, they wound up going back. We wound up going to like some dolphin show, just dolphin jumping out of water. And then that was basically it for the end of that. We go to like some little store, we got little drinks, immediately bevs, couple of drinks. And then we basically went home. Now, the whole way home, I was awake, bro. The little 33 overalls in the back of me, they kicking the chair, but they throwing like feet up. But like my whole chair, that thing was like this the whole time. It was a chair that could like recline back. You mean little crank on the side, you lean back. They was booting it the way up and the way back. So I'm about to throw hands. My phone's dead. It's not even charged. I had a Droid at the time, so that thing was gone. No even power saving or nothing mode. So I wound up getting to the school, right? I had my luggage back. I had a school bag. I had a good amount of stuff because we was gone for a couple days. So I wound up getting there. Parents not in sight. So I'm waiting. I'm chilling because I told them. I texted my mom and I'm like, I'm on my way. We about to be at the school. My phone's on 1%. So if you don't get a text from me, my phone is dead. Like, make sure you're at the school when I get there. So I'm getting there. I went in there 5-10 minutes. So ain't nobody getting there. So I didn't think my message is sent. Because like I said, I was texting and my phone died. Like, mid-message, it died. So I'm like, damn, she probably didn't get the message. So I just walk home. I was like 15, 20-minute walk from the school. So I just walk home. I got a luggage bag. I got a school bag. All this stuff like on me that I had from down there. So I wound up getting home. No one's at the house, right? I throw my phone on the charger. I'm getting calls, messages. No one know where I'm at. I'm thinking, bruh, they must have got the messages. But I didn't know. Like I said, my phone was dead. They come home. They raging, yelling at me, bruh, going crazy. Because my phone died. So I had to walk home. It was like a 30-minute, 20-minute walk, something like that. Bruh, had all this stuff. So they wound up coming home, raging at me and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm home, ain't I? So then that started basically happening. That was the whole trip, man. Now, I could have went into like super big detail, but this video would have been like 45 minutes long. It was still a little long. But that was basically the trip, man. We went to a school trip to Virginia Beach. People was going crazy. People throwing coffee makers off of the things. Chicks spilling makeup on their bed. People were fighting, blasting videos. They were sneaking up to the floors, running around at night. People were going down. I actually went downstairs the one night, got a little cup of coffee, and we was just going crazy. But the whole trip, teachers yelling at us, people throwing food in Golden Corral, running around, got on all the rides and all. So that was basically the whole trip. Our school trip to Virginia Beach, right before freshman year. That's the whole thing. I got a bunch more story times I could bring you off. Yo, banged on it. I know it may have been a little long, so if you're still in the video, man, make sure you like. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, or comment some more story times if you do want to see them, bro. And that's basically it. That's the whole thing. Like I said, I got a bunch more I could bring. But I hope y'all bang. But this is my first story time, so I mean, I can change up some stuff. I can bring other stories. I got a whole bunch, bro. Some funny ones, some crazy ones, anything that y'all want to see, I'll bring y'all. So like I said, man, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, like the video, man, comment down below. This has been your boy, and I'm out. Peace.